To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. And the defender bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Here's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They're going for it. Here's Williams. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Avante Turpin on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Rolling right. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And he'll give it up on the pitch. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
He's going to keep this, looking to do it on his own. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. Forced to his right. That one swung out to Blue. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
They'll take this down to the 47. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 1.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. That's taken in.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Bears, first down.
A play fake. Now Williams, forced out wide. He keeps carrying the ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Makes it third and 2.
On third and 2, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing is Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard.
At the 15-yard line.
On the game, here's Swift. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 4. At the 7-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Williams. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for first and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
He'll get this underneath to Swift. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and 1 at the 26.
They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
Gain of 6.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's Williams on first and 10. That ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Sanborn.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
A first down throw for Prescott. On the run to the right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First and 10.
Prescott on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
I 47.
Prescott again. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And this offense took the field. In their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. But now as this fourth down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And he is going to score! It's a shocking finish here in overtime. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This game had a little bit of everything. Winds up going overtime. That's their defense that comes up with the big play. They get the touchdown, and in a stunning finish, an instant classic, if you will, they get the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.